Good evening and welcome to the Chamber of Skulls. So, I know I mentioned this last week and I've only got one reply, and I want to know what you guys think about my new look. Now, as you can see here now, my co host, he's decided not to wear his mask, and that was because he wanted to just show off his Halloween gig. And so, I suppose you're wondering what's up with the smoke, and you can probably faintly see flashing lights around us. Well, we wanted to give a little extra spooky feel this week to get everybody into the Halloween festival. So, with that out of the way, let's get on to what we came here for. This week's skull. And this is yet another one of those more than meets the eye. As I'm sure you probably already have a good idea of what it's going to do and what it is. So, this piece here, 2 weeks ago, we went to the Halloween store hoping to find some good stuff to put up on the show. But unfortunately, they were just getting ready for Halloween and literally had nothing. I mean, they had probably 4 aisles for Halloween, but they were just starting to stock up. And of course, I mean, it is beginning of August, but I mean, it's never too early if you really think about it. Halloween is just a holiday. Skulls is a lifestyle, am I right? So this was the only skull that they had in stock. And I couldn't pass on it. Now I did buy one other thing that I'm going to display on the Halloween show. It's I find it interesting. It's nothing fantastic, but nevertheless I find it interesting, and it's something that we are going to find right here in the chamber, and I'm going to also have it as a piece of my Halloween decoration. So with that out of the way, let's get on to our featured presentation. We have our skull with a crystal ball. Now, it doesn't tell you your future or any of that other happy shit, though I'm sure you could make it if you really wanted to believe. But instead, what this bad boy does is it fogs up. Now, yeah, sure, it's nothing fantastic. It's not a woo, but still, I mean, I find it cool. And I'm going to try in some way during editing, I'm going to try to talk to people. And maybe even you might know how I could possibly work editing into this to where I could get the current skull to appear in this, and then have it to where that, and then just cut out and have it to where the skull is actually right here. So if you guys know about video editing or anything like that, let me know, because I am totally absolute with that kind of shit. So what we have here, as you can see, we got the skull with the crystal ball. It lights up and it gets all foggy. The basin around the globe is the crown. And as you can see, it's half skull. It doesn't have the lower jaw. I find this piece very fascinating, just for the aesthetics part. Oh, the demon in me is coming out. So, one last thing I wanted to add with you guys on this video is that this is going to be my little buddy co-host last video, unless we can manage a way to get one next week, because he's going back home next week, and I'm not sure when we're going to be able to have him back on the show. Usually he visits me every summer, but next year is going to be crazy, and it's going to probably come down to the point where I'm going to go see him. But due to work and everything else in life, I'm not going to be able to spend an entire summer, unfortunately. But I could probably spend a weekend, maybe get some time off and spend a week up there with him. So, in the comments below, show your appreciation for him being with us on for the last couple of months, and tell him how much you're going to miss him. Like I said, this is going to be his last show unless we can find a way to get a video next week when I'm going to be out of town. So until then, you guys have a great weekend and have a skulltastic week. I will see you next time.